Ah, I apologize. I had everything going and then had to deal with my puppy. We need music. How is everybody? Is anybody here? Oh, and we're going to try something new tonight. Let's see if this works. Where is the chat? Oh, Wolfpack's here already. Well, hello, Wolfpack. How are you? Let's see. How do I do this? Oh, why do I still have that going? Oh, that's coming from my phone. Haha. So. You know what? Bear with me real quick. I think I'm going to change this lens. I don't know if you're still here, but this one was working great for showing you guys the Dominator when I finished it. But for this stream, I think it's a little noisy. Ah, lens cap. I'm Calamity today. I don't know if you guys can hear my dog barking. She's upset. And my chair is extra squeaky. Come on, lens cap. Let's not scratch it. Why am I having a hard time putting my lens cap on? Ah, hi, Devil Heaven. Oh, I didn't know you've been trying to catch my streams. If you've been watching the VODs, thank you very much. I appreciate that. All right, there we go. Okay, I know it's dark. This should be brief. It's going to be an advertisement for Fuji for a second. Don't you love that? Okay. Let's get this off of here. One of these days I'll get a proper streaming camera. I do like this one though. Oh, that was loud. I'm sorry. I'll also get a proper suspension for the mic so that it doesn't do that. Work in progress. Oh, dog. Really? Somewhere there's an orange dot that lines up with an orange dot. Oh, there it is. And we've docked. Now, yeah, I'm the weirdo, you know, from... Oh, hold on. Meat space. Ah, I see. Now, why do I... Oh, because I still have the lens cap on. All right. I don't know what that just focused on. Why is that not any better? Yes. Well, that's moderately better. Could just be the preview. I hope it doesn't look as grainy on your guys' end as it does mine. Well, Devil of Heaven, we're all weirdos here. I think it kind of goes with the territory. It seems so overexposed. Maybe I need to clean the camera. Gotcha blown up while I clean up some bolt carrier groups and rebuild some firearms. Oh! You sound like someone who likes to play with bolt carrier groups and firearms. Oh, well, thank you, Devil. I appreciate it. All right. It looks really grainy on my side, but that could just be from the preview. Yeah, well, I'm glad you finally got to catch me. All right, there we go. We're not doing anything terribly excited. Yo, Wolfpack. Hello. Wolfpack knows what we do around here. We sand stuff and clip stuff and file things, and eventually I'll get to painting something, which I haven't done in a while. Kind of miss it. I hope you like the music. Am I 18? I don't know. Or is it I 8? What is up, New Type Brothers? You know, I was thinking about that today. So, oh man, this could be a rabbit hole. I don't know if you guys know anything about gifted and talented education. Something that the U.S. Department of Education started. And anyway, I don't know. Does that make us new types? I was thinking about doing a video on the similarities of... Late, my bad. No worries, there's no bads here. I'll be late to my funeral, if you want to know the truth. Heck, dude, the other night I had a stream scheduled. Ooh, I pulled that apart rather aggressively. And didn't get it actually started for an hour later by the time I got done with the updates. Yeah, I really did pull that apart kind of aggressive. I feel like there was a couple parts on this leg we didn't sand, these little guys here. Am I late? No, you're not late. Not at all. There's no such thing as late. I'm just curious, Devil of Heaven, what might you be cleaning? Model-wise. Oh yes, the gate program. Ain't that a mood? Well, I'm not trying to set it on a bad mood, but, I mean, you know, it's weird. Like, I was actually thinking about Bernard Links the other day. And how sometimes when I get really stressed out, I start rubbing my right eye. You know, is that a thing? Was I latently programmed by Gundam Unicorn to rub my right eye? I'm left-handed and can draw pretty good. Got a few skills I consider myself a new type. Well, I kind of think we are. I really think that. I was tuning into... I can't remember if it was Ida Hengis stream or Serena's stream. It's not Serena. What is it? Something like that. Anyway, I'm subscribed to her channel, but she builds too, and she calls everybody new types that comes in. And I mean, I wonder if there is something about, like, we like to tinker with things. We're all a little mildly on a spectrum, maybe. You know? The fun bits that manage the firing pins and whatnot. Oh, yes, yes. No, I meant, like, yes. We'll leave that alone. I just got to thinking about that. There's some of this that YouTube might not be talking about. But that sounds fun nonetheless. Ah, bull carriers. I see. So, Devil, do you think you might be a new type too? In Chud we trust. Hello, Ricardo. Good to see you, my friend. I've been out of the game for a minute. Wolf was able to pop in and catch my last stream, which was the other night, and it wasn't for very long. We're sanding the bear. It's real glamorous stuff here we're doing. It's actually kind of fun, though. It's just brainless. I get to hang out and just rap. And I got a lot on my mind. I'm curious to know what's on your guys' mind. And obviously in Chud we trust. So I slammed my finger today with the cabinet. I have a boo-boo. Oh, that's out of focus. Let me fix. Let me fix. It's weird Pinner has not stopped in yet. He'll be here. Anyway, all that crazy stuff aside, I'm just glad we're all here. And it's just kind of fun to sand on things. It is what it is. Yeah, this has got to be the preview thing, because this just looks really grainy and fuzzy to me. Except for the cartoon version of myself. He looks good. Me being a new type, 100%. Though with age, I might be approaching a generational change. What do you mean by generational change? Like, growing out of things that used to be fun? Oh. Oh, I'm going about this all wrong. You know, I got the parts here in front of me. You'd think I'd understand how they took them apart the first time. I'm surprised I didn't break that. I got lucky. I think I might be an iron-blooded orphan. Yeah. The metal frames that I ordered arrived. Oh, nice, Ricardo. The GAT series, Astrays, and the Wing series. I'm going to be occupied for a while. I really do like those metal frames. Have I ever shown you guys the new Gundam metal frame? I think I did. I think I got one out on one of the streams. I have I think the one for the Hy-Vee in the box, and I've built my new Gundam. Just needs a paint job. So why would you think you might be an iron-blooded orphan as opposed to traditional new type? Mr. Devil of Heaven. Which one are you going to build first, Ricardo? Ricardo's a coordinator. Nice. The coordinators were from 00, right? Am I thinking right? No. From Seed. From Seed. I get so confused with all of the... I think I'd have to just be a traditional new type of myself. I do remember some field trips that I don't remember where we went, though. I do know that. I'm probably got started on the Astrays. Ah. Dude, the Astray looks like a fun kit. Did I leave that part in there? I did. I left the poly part. We need to get him out. You can tell I was getting tired when I was building this thing. Like, I left these nubs. I was like, oh, those won't be seen. So anybody find out when Hathaway's coming to the US? Because I sure haven't. Which is good. Still gives me time to maybe get this thing apart and painted. That'll be a little in-between project with the bear. I want to play around with some brushing after I put some base on it. Can you guys hear me sanding? I feel like I can hear it in my headphones. Since you and I spoke about it, I have a tab open and I haven't researched it. Oh. When you say it, are you referring to the gate program? What are we talking about? I have terrible ADD. I don't remember what I did 2 hours ago. I did sleep a lot, though. I came home and took the bestest of naps today. I don't know if anybody else has an appreciation for naps like I do. But man, sometimes it's just fun to crash for like an hour. Oh, laugh out loud, Hathaway in the gate program. Yeah, it all kind of goes hand in hand. That's actually, you know, I think that's what made me think about it, is I was actually sanding on boards today, and I had this thought in my head that, like, I don't know, I just remembered the conversation between Gigi and Hathaway, where they go, I assume you're talking about new types, and then Hathaway replies, yes, but they told you in school that new types aren't real. Aren't they, though? My avatar sure does do weird things today. Eventually, I'm going to give myself cartoon hands. Hey, Ricardo. I don't know if you'd like to, but if you'd like to throw some pictures of your metal frames up in the community, I would love to see them. And that's just the easiest way that I could think of to do it. And it also makes the algorithm like me more. But no, it's actually a good way for me to see what you guys are working on. Oh no, I gave a part to the abyss. Oh, it's hot pink. You'd think it'd be easy to find. Okay, stand by. We're going dumpster diving. Okay, unbelievable. I don't know where it went. I'll find it later. I wish the dog would quit barking. I still got to do that with my stack of high grades. Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing them. Every day Gunpla, I just noticed, put a post up that he got a nice haul. Bunch of like 30-minute mission stuff. I do wish they'd actually start making kits with just like straight up metal frames. Like, I could see how with some things you couldn't do it. It's like, you know, Dominator would have been hard to do that way. But like, I think I have the metal frame for the Disassembly. I need to look. I'd swear I bought the metal frame for the Disassembly. Maybe I'll look here in a minute. Might show that to you guys towards the end of the stream. If I did. It was actually, if I did get it, it's pretty impressive. Oh, yes. A few years ago, I went into a frame house. Went early, got out earlier, arrived home with a nap. Would help. Nope, slept almost all day. Woke up at 3 a.m., went for a run. Yeah, there's been a time or two, man, where I've sat down for a nap and, like, it was tomorrow. And I'm like, wow, I guess I was tired. I'm usually disappointed in myself when I do that. You know, I should be using flat sanding sticks on these. Where are they? I know I have some. Where are my flat sanding sticks? Dude, I have like a little cup of them. What have I done with them? That is strange. Maybe it's time to clean the desk. I should totally have a little cup of sanding boards. Like hard ones. Here's my little guys. You guys ever do that thing where you got something right in front of you and you know it's there, but you don't see it? I'm doing that right now. So I actually am going to try to paint this pink like pink. Only if it works right, it'll be candy pink and it will glow in a UV light. I actually do need to get a UV light going so I could show you guys the spoon. That's another thing I can't find. Somewhere there's a pen light. Sometimes those early morning walks and runs are really nice, Ricardo. It's very strange, I can't find it. So we'll file this one. I could use a few walks after I hurt my foot. Life has not been the same. I'm sorry to hear that, Wolf. It's strange how fragile we actually are. It was nice seeing you again, but I gotta go. Got to be at the job site early. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that, Ricardo. Not so much that you have to go, just that you have to be at work so early. Man, I hope you be safe framing those houses. That's a lot to get done in one day. But I hope it goes well for you though, man. I hope it's not raining where you are either. It's looking like it's going to here. So, you're not too far away. I hope you get it done before it gets to you. It could already be raining there, of course. Thanks for stopping in too, Ricardo. Sleep good, man. Have a good day tomorrow. Hey, a nice shouting out there, Wolf. Way to be community. I like that. I need to work on some new music. At least add some stuff. You know, at the end of the stream, if anybody's here, before you bounce out, I'll go back and review it. let me know what kind of genres of music I should add to this. Of course, it'll all be the can-free YouTube stuff, so I can avoid those copyright things. But I'll still at least pick some stuff in those genres. That's actually why the playlist is so short. I wasn't sure what genres to add. Some of it's a little over the top if you're not into it, you know? Yeah, it's kind of cool. Ricardo's been popping in since I actually first did my first stream. And strangely, him and I share a lot of commonalities in profession. Though I've never been a good framer. Good framers were once circles around me. I'm too meticulous to be a good framer. But I do nice trim work. I'm just a slow framer. Very slow framer. Ah, back to this one. I'm skipping it. I am. Yeah, we'll do this one. I feel like I missed something. Got that. I got that. Need to get the top of this. Wrong side. This is all sanded. So we just got these two little guys. The legs are done. And piece of armor. Oh, and the foot. Man, I got sticky tack all over that. That's going to be a pain to get off. Oh, there's one of my other sanding pads. Blue. Dude, where is my little bucket of... Oh, there they are. It's hiding behind the runners. Ah, that's what I was after. Oh, unplugged the mic. Yeah, I got these guys. This is the one I'm after. I think that one. Yeah, this is another one of those things DSBA makes. These things are pretty cool. And some of them, I've since peeled it off, but I'll even put different grits on different sides of the board. So I turn it that way. Oh. I'll be right back. I have to go see what my dog is so angry about. I don't understand why the camera won't focus. Oh, it is focused. It just looks bad in OBS. 2 seconds, everybody. Let me go check on this dog. I hate to leave you guys briefly, but she is really upset about something. All right. I think she was just angry about the dog. Or about the blanket. Right. Am I back? Are you guys still here? Can I interact with this? Ah, seems to be working. So that's good. Oh, let's put the music back on. I think the camera battery died and caused that horrible little power fluctuation. I think that's what happens. I could be wrong. We're working out details. Let me change the battery. Oh, you know what else? Ah, I just didn't do any of this right today. It's loading resources. That's better. Ah. Interesting. Hmm. Is this working? I mean, it looks like I have it working. How is it on your guys' end? Please tell me. Am I back? I think this is all working. Maybe I'll check it the best way I know how. Hmm. Ah.
They need to learn to like appreciate it too.
That's better. Sorry about that. I don't understand what happened there. I'll have to go back and look at all my squiggly little logs later and find out exactly what crashed. I hope you guys are still here. Is everything working okay? Can you guys chat? Does chat work? Let me just make sure. Check 1, 2, testing. Thank you. All right, that means everything's working. I go to check on the dog, I come back and my computer crashes. So it goes. This is how we learn. Well, thank you for the feedback, Devils. And thanks for hanging out long enough for me to get back. When that happens, it actually really makes me feel good about, like, yeah, maybe it's worth hanging out for. So I appreciate that very, very much. But yeah, I had to go check on the dog. She has this horrible fear of blankets, and apparently she was having a blanket issue. But it sounded like we had an invader. It was merely a blanket. Looks around. What looks around? I'm confused. I'm looking around. I do need to reorient this thing, though. Do I have 2 of these open? No. Do I? I do. Yeah, let's not do that. Well, I hope things are working over there. Seems like things look like they work. Maybe I don't have this right. Okay, that works. If I can actually get this bear apart tonight and sanded, I'll be happy. We can do the Kasai tomorrow. And I know it's kind of ambitious trying to prime both of them, but since I'm already going to be in the primer, I just want to get both of them primed at the same time. Like, I probably won't do the paint job for both at the same time. That might be getting a little cray-cray. How do you look? You look good. But after I lay the primer down on the bear, I don't know if I should take this one out. Yeah, I did take it out of the other. I'll probably do a couple streams of scribing it, which will be interesting because I'm not great at scribing. Well, I hope everything is actually working on your guys' side. It's taken me a couple crashes to figure out how to actually like reboot everything and not start it off as a new stream. And I think I achieved that this time. Not 100%. You know what? Maybe I actually should go in here though and double check that this didn't reset itself, because sometimes they do. Yeah, it looks okay. I think we're okay. So have I shown you guys the pink that this is going to be yet? Like, I did do the blue spoon. And this was my test spoon. And this really does glow like bright blue. You'd have to look at one of my other posts for me to show it to you, because I can't find the UV light, but it does glow. And this will be more of a cream color when I actually do the bear. But the pink I'm going to paint this with... Oh, that's orange. No, is that pink? Yeah. It's interesting because it looks orange to me, but it says it's pink. And it actually sprays a little different, but this is it. What is coming up? Seriously? Ah, sorry. I was muted. I don't know how that happened. Amateur hour. Very quiet. Are you guys still here? Why do you keep doing this? It was totally a full battery. Ah. I need to get the adapter for this thing. Is my computer blowing these batteries even? Ah. Mm-hmm. All right. I'm just gonna have to trust everything's working all right. This little guy, I think, needs square sanding. Ah, so hard to hold. We'll do this with this then. I don't know why I'm sanding these connecting pegs. I'm not going to paint those parts. That's one thing I did learn on the Dynamids. Don't paint your joints. You have to sand them more to do it. I mean, I might paint a little bit of them, but the paint weakens the plastic. And it causes them to break. So yeah, I've kind of like learned don't paint. Ooh, don't oversand that. Did I oversand that on this part? No, I didn't. Good. I did on that one. No, we still have detail. All right. I sanded you already. We're down to these two. Once I finish the legs up, we'll put them in the box. I'm kind of hoping I actually get far enough tonight where I could show you guys what I do when I go to clean them, which is pretty simple. I just put them in a sonic cleaner with a little bit of purple power and some water and kind of let them do their thing, but gets like the residual oil from my hands off of there. And then it's just a matter of a quick rinse and, you know, dry them off really good, blow them out with the air compressor, and put them on their sticks. And he's ready. That's ready. All right. Home stretch on the legs. Oh yeah, that's right. I gotta pop that out. Yeah, come in. Come on. Hmm. I feel like I'm gonna break the peg on the other side. It's all wampus. Is wampus a word? Well, nothing broke. We're not gonna paint poly parts. Oh, I lost the music. No, I didn't. Mm-hmm. Are you kidding me? I don't understand this. This usually does not do this. Why are you doing this, camera? It doesn't feel warm. Ooh, maybe that's why. Let's try that. Yes. I don't understand what's going on with these batteries. Like, they usually last about 45 minutes, but for some weird reason... I need to actually hurry up and order the adapter for it. Beargguy's got big feet. Well, Wolfpack, Devil, are you guys here still? Am I all by myself? Ah, yes, Wolfpack. Thank you for asking. The sanding is going good. Better than the stream. Ha! I don't know why I'm having so many technical problems today. But the sanding is going pretty good. We're almost done with all the leg parts. I got these 4 here to do. and kind of a messy little workspace going on. The sanding pad's almost done for, though. I'm here yeehawing about now researching the gate. That's hilarious. I'm sorry, Devil. I didn't mean to send you down a rabbit hole. I do find it incredibly interesting, though. I really do. I don't know if Wolf's gone down that rabbit hole. It is a rabbit hole. But, yeah, it's an interesting little thing, for sure. I had a lot of, like, weird extracurricular classes as a kid, so I find it particularly intriguing. Of course, when I look up what those classes were now, it just says that we were high-functioning autistics. But it wasn't presented that way to us. It was presented like we were special. But we did a lot of, like, really creative things. You know what I mean? Like a couple plays, you know, not like, wasn't drama class. A lot of performative arts things and, like, little creative, like, architectural projects. And I remember a lot of field trips. Some of the trips I remember, some I don't. Except for getting on the bus. But then there's others where, like, you know, a lot of museums and things. But it was like 8 of us that got out of class to do it. And this was all through, like, middle school. Kind of went into high school, though, I think. I just didn't realize it. I think we're going to leave that at that. I'm not going to try to get into the inside of that. I don't think it's necessary. I just don't think it's necessary. I do need to get the sticky stuff off this before I start sanding it. And I kind of regret putting the sticky stuff on there. I did that when I was doing the thumbnail shooting for the build video, which, if you haven't seen, I'm actually rather fond of the end of that video. It was kind of fun to record. And I may do that with the painting video in the final review. See how many times I can say bear or the variation of bear. I don't know. I'm cheesy like that. Alright. That came off pretty good. Yeah? Looks like it came off pretty good. Where's my camera controls? There they are. See? Came off all right. I guess I should maybe sand it. Although I'm curious, I'm tempted to put surfacer on a kit without really doing any sanding. I mean, I almost think it would just stick just as well. Might be kind of rolling the dice, though. This is going to be a thick paint job when it's done. I mean, I got my surfacer, and then the primer, the metal coat, the candy coat, a clear coat, decals, and then another clear coat. So what is that, 6 layers? It's going to be involved. Not to mention probably some brush work along the way. All right, legs are done. Let's put them in box. This might get noisy. Sorry if it does. So, I'm actually going to group these by color. We'll put the backpack in with back. Oh, wrong bin. All right. Arms. It's just something satisfying about pulling the arms off a little bear. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's not satisfying. I would never hurt a bear. Shoulders. Oh, since we're doing this, there should be one more of those floating around. Option parts. We'll throw these in the mix. Actually, you know what? We'll keep it at arms. Now, what's strange is this doesn't seem like it's very many parts until I start really taking them apart, and then it grows exponentially. I actually really was surprised when I went and built this thing. Like, there was more to it than it looks on the surface. It was an easy build. One thing I like about it, it's got a lot of empty space. This is like, after building Beargguy, I kind of want to get just a regular high-grade Guy, or maybe a master grade, and potentially explore motorizing one. Maybe not so much so it could walk and talk and stuff, but, you know, maybe just have like movement in its arms or something. That's kind of ambitious for me, though. I don't know a lot about how to program such things, like when it comes to the electronic aspect of it. The mechanical part I could do. Ah! Those stick good. Okay. So this is an interesting thing about this kit. This really should be blue. They made it the color of the Petit Bear, and I don't know why it doesn't match this. It will when I'm done, but I don't know why it doesn't to begin with. I actually mentioned that in the video too. That was kind of the only big thing I'm like, why, Bandai? Why? Alright, I gotta remember how to separate this. I think it's this little notch. Yep. Open up. Oh yeah. I actually do like the look of that. Like, there's some good detail in here. And I actually will do a little bit of brushing on this, but I didn't really show anybody this in the video, but you'll have to forgive my very dust-coated fingers at the moment. But yeah, I mean, there is a little detail there. It's not bad. And I'll probably backwash that. I think this is going to get a black backwash afterward, where the black will stay in the low spots, and then I'll probably be the whole lacquer over acrylic thing. Oh, there you go. It wasn't your vision, I promise. All right, let's see where we are here. Trying to keep this organized a little bit. Oh, I do have a part floating around. I need to not forget that. I dropped that part earlier for the legs. All right, so that was the little one. Come on. Yeah. You guys could, I don't know if I did that in camera, but the way I pulled those apart, it was like there was going to be just this huge amount of pressure behind it, and there really wasn't. It makes me laugh sometimes. Now, see, this one's pretty stuck, unlike the other one. There we go. There we go. So I am working on getting some gaming streams set up. Probably start with the GBO2, just because I do still get my dailies. I am a mediocre player on a good day, but nonetheless, I still like to log in and get my dailies. And I somewhat suspect that I might be not so loved in the community. But it's hard to say in that game, because it's a team game that you don't get to talk to your teammates, and, well, who knows what anybody's thinking. Anyhow. But, yeah, I'll be getting that set up maybe this weekend. If not, I want to get it set up at least for next weekend. I had some unforeseen things. Oh, I totally nicked that. I nicked the garbage out of that. That wasn't good. I should have just done that to begin with. This is how we learn. But yeah, I think I'm going to do some remote playing from the PS5 network. When I paint these, they're going to get their color that they are, but I don't know that you'll ever see it because I am going to kind of blue the tips like they got hot. Much the way I did on the muzzle for the rifle on the dynamits, the pistols. We'll see how it looks. Maybe I'll go more of a white hot. But either way, I'm going to try to give it that burnt metal look. This is going to be difficult to get off of here. Let's try this. Oh, problem solved. I don't know if it's worth taking that poly part out. And I do have a horrible gate right there. It's not really seen, but I won't leave it. I won't leave it. Is it on both of them? No. No, it's a gate. I got lazy. I think I remember this night. That was like one of my 4-hour streams. Which who knows how long I'll go tonight. I do have to get up early and go look at some door jobs tomorrow. At least I think they're door jobs. They might be trim jobs. I don't know. I'll find out when I get there. But that's all I have to do is go look. I don't actually have to do real work, so... It's basically a couple hours riding around, and then I get to come home. So, you know, as long as I get a couple hours sleep, I'm good. So, Wolf, if you're in here still, when I do get the GBO2 set up, would you be down to try some gaming? I believe you said you played on PSN. Oh, and you know, I meant to tell you, I don't know if you did the tutorials when you did try GBO2. But if you haven't, go talk to Tenda in Basecamp and do all of those tutorials. One, you'll get like 30 tokens out of it. And just bank them, man. If you bank all your tokens for the 7-step rolls, when you do the 7-step rolls, you're rolling 210 times, you'll get all those mobile suits you missed. Pretty quickly, too, in fact. But, yeah, I don't know if you'd be down. But I would definitely do some sorties with you. Funny, I actually stumbled upon a video today of an old match that Pinner and I played with someone else. I may have to pull it up in one of these streams one day. It's kind of funny. I think he was mad that Pinner was using a machine gun, 500 cost, but what he doesn't realize is that suit is pretty souped up. And I know this, because we've won many matches with it. Of course, we've lost a lot, too. So I'm just curious, Devil. What have you discovered so far? How do you feel about your research? This is where I need like a little round thing. I am destroying the sandpaper. I'm not going to worry too much about it. None of it's going to be seen. And if it's not seen, it won't chip. Right? Right? Okay, these are done. I better take the poly part out. Problem is if I paint the poly parts, they get really brittle and fragile. Something about the lacquer paint on them, it just changes them chemically. All of the plastic does it. That's actually one of the dangers of doing panel liner on bare plastic. It makes plastic weak in those little thin facets. Ooh, do I pull you out? No, I think we're going to paint you in place. Yeah, we're going to paint you in place. I'm not taking that. I could make it a different color, though. No, there's no need. You don't see it. This is where I'm just... Decisions. We're going to keep it simple. I just want to get this kit painted. I'm doing a diorama for this, so the paint job doesn't have to be too crazy. Like, I'm not going for super detail on this one. I'm actually going for just clean. That's the whole goal with this candy job. It's to see how clean and smooth I can do it. So I actually picked up the metal build Hy-Vee many years ago. I might have told you guys this story. But I got it more as an example of how I want my paint jobs to look. And it's not super detailed, but it is very clean. And I mean, I didn't achieve that with the first one, but you know, it's kind of a, if I can put the paint down on the part and get it that thin and smooth, then I'm improving. The last paint job, it was a little thick and clumpy in places. Wasn't as smooth as I wanted it to be. These round parts are actually kind of fun to sand. Like, these little things are a pain, but this is fun. I could sit here and do this all day. In fact, I did do this all day. It was just with wood. You know, I think next time I do this, I'm going to actually put gloves on. I can like feel the moisture getting sucked out of my fingers by the plastic dust. Oh, this room is getting warm from my computer. $10:27. I wonder if we can get both arms done in a half an hour. What I'm trying for, actually. I'm pretty sure I could get the body, Petit Bear, the head, all in one good session. And I actually am planning on being on tomorrow afternoon. I'm going to try to do an afternoon stream of some build. And then maybe try to set up the game stream and do a game stream tomorrow evening. If not, maybe on Sunday. Depending on how it goes. I really do want to get the game stream set up. Though I'm debating on whether I should do it on this channel or create another channel for it. I don't know if anybody's got any experience on that one. So Wolf, are you in here? I'm just curious. When you're editing your shorts, what programs are you using? Like, 'cause some of them are pretty interesting, man. I did like your GoldenEye Hathaway thing. There is a very James Bond-esque feel to the first movie. I'm kind of hoping they keep that theme with the second. Noah. Hathaway Noah. I am so dusty. Kind of making me laugh. We're going to leave that alone. It's just more dust. These are done. These are done. I guess we'll do all these little guys. Would this be easier on a stick? Let's try something. No, that doesn't work at all. I'm just gonna have to hold it. Do it the old-fashioned way. Huh? Dude, I really do wonder where that hip part went. Like, I don't understand how sometimes I can drop those things and I hear them hit the ground and I actually hear them bounce. And they sound like they bounced right over in this direction. And then I look and nothing. And like, I got a lot of stuff in this room. There's only so many places they could go. You know, there's not a lot of empty space here. Not a lot of places they could hide. Which one was it? That was the small one. They're so tiny. I don't know if you guys can tell, I'm actually putting off those small pink parts. I'm like totally procrastinating on that. Usually I go for the hard stuff first. I just realized I was actually going for the easy stuff first this time. Ah! We're almost there. Oh, that makes my hand cramp. Just a little bit. It's not terrible. Just slightly. Let me fix. I bumped the camera. Ah, better? Except for... this side? I really probably should get a new piece of sandpaper. This one's getting kind of used. It's a little beat. A little wore out. We're getting there. Totally getting there. Oh, that didn't just happen. Okay, well, I found an extra faux part. there's that part. Huh. There's part of the Dominator. I don't know why that's not with the Dominator. Put them right up here next to the other Dominator parts that shouldn't be here. And we're not done with the Dominator. Not by any stretch of the imagination. I just kind of want to get the bear painted first, before moving on to the Dominator's armor. Because the Dominator is getting painted, at least on the outside. I'm kind of debating on the frame. I'm almost thinking that maybe I'm just going to do some good brush sessions for that. Though there is at least one color I kind of want to repaint. Not going to lie. I don't know if it's worth taking it apart to do it, though. Brushwork I want to do, I could just, pull the arms and legs off. Kind of do them while they're whole. The exposed parts. I struggle with it. All right. We got through all the arm extensions. That's fabulous. That's progress. Funny thing is, the only really part of these that are seen is this inside and this edge. And with these guys, I really don't want to paint anything but like just the in-between part. The only parts of this that is seen is this here. That's it. I'm not even sure I should sand it. Alright, well. Decisions. Yeah, I have to do it. Where are my scissors? Yeah, that works. That works. I'm not going to do the tops. I don't think there's any point in it. You don't see anything past this edge I'm sanding. We'll do the edge. That's it. And even then, I'm afraid to sand too much on that because there's a little bit of line detail there. I try to show it to you guys, but I just don't think it'd show up even on the camera right now. Once I get it painted, it might. All right. 4 more to go. These bigger ones we can use the big pad for. I was having better luck with the small one. If I'd quit throwing it. I think we might make it. I think I can have these arms done in the next 20 minutes. Not going to be much left of that. I'm hoping I actually have enough surfacer to do all of this. That is my only concern. And I think I do. It'd be close. Uh-oh. Why do I have a poly part? Why don't I have two poly parts? Oh, don't tell me I've lost a poly part. Nope, I just didn't take it out. Let's get that addressed real quick, like. Still debating on painting that a different color. This did come with actually lots of extra poly parts, so if I happen to lose a couple, I don't think I'm totally in trouble. All right. That's good progress. I really am cheating, you guys, and kind of just going for the easy stuff first. I normally wouldn't do that, but it has been a long day. I'm not gonna lie. My room is getting really warm. Hold on, I gotta open this door. It is strange how a computer can heat a room up. Oh, that's much nicer. A little circulation. I need to get a fan. Those make noise. Well, the battery on the camera didn't die yet, so that's good. I probably just jinxed it, but, you know. All right. I'm really hoping I can get this pearlescent to come out, well, this tan to come out with like kind of a white pearlescent that still glows. The white I'm going to use is actually going to be a mixture of, I'll show you. It's going to be this. DSBA's fluorescent white. But I'll probably add a little bit of red to it. Maybe a little red and yellow, hopefully to add some tan. A lot of surface area. My whole thing is once I mix the color, I hope I mix enough of it. And this is going to be kind of a weird paint job because there's a lot of it that I'm making it a candy, but it's going to be like a underneath color. I don't know. And it's also kind of an experiment for another paint job idea I have. Which is kind of like doing just a typical matte color, but making it look a little metallic without making it look metallic. More like it was painted over metal. In just a really thin fashion. I don't know. It's hard to explain. It actually goes back to the way some of the graphics look in GBO too. Like it's weird. It's not a candy paint job, but there's a metallic to it that's not like built into the paint. It's more like underneath the surface. I don't know if I'm explaining that well. We're almost done. We're almost done with arms. These I'm not too worried about because you don't see a lot of it. And I'm only doing the tips anyway. Like none of the back is seen at all. At least I'm pretty sure. Like you don't see any of that once it's built. Just these little guys. And then we got our bear paws. They're kind of adorable. And I don't know if these are going to be easier to sand in here, but this is how I'm going to do it. I'm going to sand them in the part, and then I'll pop it out. Maybe I should have done that with those. Might have been easier to hold. Oh, we're getting there. We're totally getting there. Now we pop him out. There we go. We will get this edge though, just so the paint sticks all the way around. Oh, I can't bear holding these things. Ha ha ha. Oh yeah. Oh, my hands are so cramping on me right now. Like right here. Right there. It's just hard to hold. Am I really that out of focus? There we go. I'm not going to sand these. I just don't think they need it. We will sand this guy though. separated. We'll put them back together. Do the underside of this. Maybe just around here. You know, one thing that's kind of interesting about high grades is you can't build the inner frame by themselves. Like, there's no way to do this with just an inner frame. So it's kind of a weird thing for me to figure out how to paint, because like normally with a master grade kit, I'm like, well, you know, someday maybe I'll want to display it as just a frame, in which case I want the whole frame painted. But with this, there's no point in that. Like, there's all of these beautiful detail that you couldn't put the kit together without the armor parts. So, I mean, I guess it's just something they do for structural integrity. And knowing me, I'll probably still add some paint to all of it. And then probably still take the time to detail all the details that aren't seen. And I guess it'll look cool building it, but you'll never see it afterward. I don't know. This one is a weird one for me. It's like, where do I stop? I didn't, however, file that gate when I did this, so we'll make that go away. That's about a... I guess I should scuff that again, huh? I did just polish it. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, okay, I haven't taken that apart yet. When this track comes on, it makes me think of like a late 80s, early 90s sitcom. Maybe like a court drama type thing. I don't know why that's what comes to mind, but that's what comes to mind. Polly Park. Oh, sorry if that was loud. I bumped the mic. Mic suspension. It'll be clutch when it happens. Yeah, I just picture like limousines driving around, buildings all lit up at night, you know, cityscape scenes. And then like, you know, your cheesy cast. I don't know. There's just something about this song. That's what it makes me think of. It makes me think of like bad courtroom drama. Maybe not bad courtroom drama. Bad courtroom dramedy. Be a better way of describing it. Anybody ever see Night Court? Cool. Almost done. This is going to be fun to mask, because I am going to paint this blue with the white paws. It's going to be a fun one to mask for sure. At least they got the little ring here and give it some separation. It's just going to be the little paws here that are going to be tricksy. That's actually something my circle cutter's not going to cut well. I don't know, maybe I won't mask them. Maybe I'll just paint it blue and brush those in. Might be easier in this instance. But I want them to glow. It'll be masked. Trying to get this side, but it just keeps jumping out of my hand when I do it. There we go. That did it. Last piece. And then the arms are sanded. We're finally making progress. I truthfully though, I wanted to have this bear painted like, or at least primed like, I don't know, months ago. I got hung up with all kinds of technical stuff, and then the Dominator got here, and I was just excited about building that frame. And that was a fun stream. I really enjoyed building that thing. And I am super excited to paint it, but I really do want the practice first. And I just think this is a good kit to practice with. So much surface area. I don't know why I'm filing this gate down, because you'll never see it, but there we go. I guess part of the reason I want to get the bear painted right now is once it is painted, I can do the second part of the video. And I do enjoy editing too, so I haven't been pulling the streams off and editing those, mainly because they are a lot longer and it takes a lot more hard drive space, and I need more of that before I can start doing that. Is that all of them? That's all of them. Fantastic. Let's put these poly parts away. In fact, we'll just put them all in here. So, leg parts, leg parts, leg parts. Before the next stream, I'll find a place to put all of my little LEDs. And I'll just move them over here to the poly parts. Arm parts. Arm parts. Arm parts. More arm parts. So how do you guys organize your kits when you do paint them? Like, am I the only person that does this degree of, like, these need to go in here like this? Or do you guys do this too? All right. That leaves body, head, Haro, who's going to have to get a magnet embedded, and that might actually be its own stream. I broke this little guy. He fell off the thing. Well, I didn't do it, but I was told about it later. Anyway, he fell off of his little display, and this broke. And I think the way to fix this is going to be put some magnets in here and make it work on magnets. I can glue some to the end of this. And I think embed some here in the sides. It'll be tricky. But that might be its own stream in and of itself. We'll see. On that note, it's getting to be the 11 o'clocks. In which case, normally, I would probably just switch the stream to gaming. But I haven't set it up yet. So I think on that note, being as that I do have to get up early, I'm going to take a nice half hour and go play some of the GBO2s if anybody wants to try to catch me on the PSN. And probably be back sometime, I hope, tomorrow afternoon. If not, definitely in the evening hours. And who knows, if it goes well good looking at these jobs in the morning, maybe I'll get back and try to do some morning stream. We'll continue on with doing the Haro and the head, his torso, and Petit Bear. And I imagine I'll even get the Kasai apart. The Kasai's not a lot of parts, so that'll be pretty easy. Although there is some small sanding involved on that thing. I mean, he is kind of little. And I hope I do still have his stickers in the box. We'll find out. That may be another thing I'm going to attempt to do. I need to pick up some ink for my printer, and I may try to reprint some of these sticker sheets as decals. I saw Barbados Rex do a video on that, and I'm kind of curious to see if I can pull it off. Anyway, on that note, big shout out to everybody that stopped in. Devil of Heaven, Wolfpack, Ricardo, anybody that didn't necessarily leave a chat and I don't see your name, thank you for stopping in. I know there's been a few of you. And thank you everybody for hanging out, and I hope you guys drop in for my next stream. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. It really tells the algorithm that you guys like me, and it helps me know that I should keep doing what I'm doing. Feel free to leave us some comments on the VOD if you'd like, or towards the end of the stream. I won't close it out right away. And yeah, thanks again, everybody. Hope to see you guys again later. Take care. Be safe.